Good morning, everyone. Welcome. My name is Susan, and we are going to do a nice little gentle half-hour chair yoga class today. All right, so just a nice, wonderful stretching, which I know everybody kind of needs once in a while. All right, so I have just a nice sturdy wooden chair here. All right, although you can do these particular stretches in pretty well any chair that you have hanging around. All right, so comfortable in your chair. Now we always start with a little bit of breathing, a little bit of pranayama. Prana is breath and pranayama is breath control. Just to kind of settle things down, just to help us relax and connect with our breath. Now the breathing is in through the nose and out through the nose. Nice, long, full, smooth breath. So try to do your best. Inhale completely. Always suspend your breath. Just hold it for a few seconds and exhale completely. Now this is the breath I'd like you to pay attention to. Every breath you take is the same. It's long, it's smooth, and it's very, very calming and relaxing. All right? Now listen to your body, respect your limitations. If something we do is not going to feel good for you or aggravate a condition or cause you pain, think about it. And you can always try it, see how it feels, make little adjustments along the way if you need to, or skip it altogether if you really have to. Don't worry about it, all right? Now, comfortable in your chair, I want you to sit back. Just sit back and relax. Now, I want you to pay attention to how your legs feel right now. Ankle and knees are nice and lined up. Feet are on the floor. You can do this with your socks on. You can keep your shoes on if you like as well. Probably a little more comfortable with socks or bare feet. All right? And just relax in your chair. All right? So we always choose a different mudra every day, every week, or every class. So today we're going to sit in Sunni Mudra. So this is your middle finger. The tip of the middle finger represents giving patience. Thumb represents your ego. Together, tip to tip, palm up, resting comfortably on your lap. Close your eyes if you'd like. Let's take a nice, long, smooth breath together. Continue on your own personal pranayama for the next 2 minutes. Relax those shoulders. Just slow everything down and just breathe. Now's the time to drop your day and settle your mind, and to set an intention for your practice today. Focus on any situation in your life that needs guidance from your higher self. It's time to lower the heart rate, lower your blood pressure, and lower your anxiety level. Try to find stillness in mind and body. For one more breath. And on your next exhale, I'd like you to bring your hands together. All right. At this point, I want you to sit nice and tall in your chair. So being aware of your posture, nice and tall and proud on your chair. Let's bring our hands together and let's rub them vigorously to activate our hand chakra. Hands onto your heart center, close your eyes. Let's take a nice long smooth breath together to tune out. Inhale. One more nice long smooth breath. And on the next exhale, I want you to draw 3 fingers. Keep the index fingers together, preparing for Jupiter Mudra. Take a nice long smooth breath. And on the exhale, let's see if we can reach our arms up to the ceiling. Now, if this bothers your arms or your shoulders, you can leave your hands where they are. You can bring them up a little bit if you'd like. But if you can, let's see if we can come all the way up. Now, sitting nice and tall in those sit bones, let's wake up that physical body. Let's wake up that spine. Reach, breathe into Jupiter Mudra, which is good luck and expansion are activated when together. Focus your energies on breaking through barriers. For one more breath. On the exhale, release the hands. Inhale into a gentle back bend, or just reach up to the ceiling if that's where you need to be. Breathe. Lengthen that body, stretch it out. One more breath. And on the exhale, I want you to bring the arms down very, very slowly, gentle with those shoulders, hands onto the outside of the knee, preparing for a forward fold. Now, before we do that, I just want to go back to the breath quickly. We always move on the exhale. So I'm going to try and cue you. When I say the next exhale or your next exhale is when I want you to try and move. All right? So let's see if we can do a forward fold. Hands along the outside of the knees. With a straight spine, take your breath. And on the exhale, I want you to gently slide your hands down the outside of your calves and just round your back a little and bow your head. So this is a forward fold. You don't have to go very far, but this is just a nice stretch for your back. Starting to lengthen the spine, really release the shoulders as well. Just bow your head, just breathe. Now keep the breath going. Remember, don't hold your breath. Every breath is long and it's smooth and complete. One more. On the next exhale, let's come up very, very slowly. Reverse the blood flow so you don't get dizzy. And come all the way up, hands on the lap. Now, I want you to roll the shoulders out. If you're a little tight or a little stiff, just do what you can. You don't have to be aggressive. I don't want you to feel like you have to force your body. Just roll them out forward and backward, following the breath, of course. All right. We're going to do this a few more times, and you're going to find, hopefully, that we're going to loosen up as we get on, all right? And every time you roll the shoulders out, do that a lot, anytime during the day. And this helps release tension that you hold in your shoulders and your neck, and also increases circulation into the upper body as well. Something as simple as rolling the shoulders. All right, sitting nice and tall in your chair, let's do some nice gentle neck stretches now. So again, releasing the tension, decompressing the tight muscles, releasing the nerves and the blood vessels in the neck, and that goes for every stretch we do. They're called eccentric muscle contractions. We're actively lengthening, releasing the tension, decompressing the muscles. And as you release the tight muscles, and this is any part of your body, you're releasing the discomfort of tight nerves and of tight blood vessels as well, working on joint stability. Now from here, take it easy with the neck. If it doesn't feel good, be careful what you do. You don't have to do it if it's not going to work for you. Sitting tall, let's go. Big breath. On the exhale, bow your head. Releasing the back of the neck, the top of the spine, the cervical spine. One more breath. Exhale, I want you just to tilt your head to the left. So the left ear is towards the left shoulder, but keep the shoulders nice and relaxed. You don't have to bring them up, just let the shoulders hang. And let's get a nice stretch onto the right side of the neck. This goes into the shoulders as well. One more breath. Exhale, roll your head to the back. Keep that breath going, releasing the throat, the front of the neck. Shoulders are relaxed, the breath is flowing. On the exhale, let's roll to the right. Close your eyes. If that helps you relax and really connect with your breath, close your eyes. And on the exhale, let's roll our head to the front. It's bowed. So we're going to do this again, but we're going to go to the right on the next time, exhale. Exhale, roll to the right. Shoulders are nice and relaxed. You're sitting nice and tall. Breath is flowing. One more. Exhale. And on the next exhale, roll your head to the left. Starting to feel more relaxed, starting to calm things down. And the next exhale, let's bring it to the front. And on the exhale, bring your head up, neutral position. All right, nice and smooth. And let's roll the shoulders out a little more. See if you notice a little difference. Maybe they're getting a little looser now. From here, let's do a nice shoulder shrug. So I want you to take a big breath. And on the exhale, let's bring the shoulders up. And I want you to hug your ears with the shoulders. Bring them up as high as you can, as tight as you can. This is another easy, quick way to release tension into the shoulders, into the upper body. Keep breathing. One more. On the exhale, let them go. Let those shoulders go. And you know what feels so good? You can feel the relaxation, the tension starting to flow away. All right, perfect. Now let's do some nice shoulder circles, all right? So this is working mobility, range of motion of the shoulder. I'm going to show you 2 different ways to do this one, depending on how your shoulders feel. And again, if this is really not going to work for you, you don't have to do it. Always remember that. First of all, I'm going to show you a neutral place where you can go to. So let's just take a little rest into our mountain pose. So sitting nice and tall, just let your arms hang. Just let gravity bring those arms down. And this is our mountain, Tatasana. This is a neutral resting place. So if there's something we do that's not going to feel good for you, come here, just kind of relax, but keep that breath flowing. And this is our mountain pose. Focus on the sensations of the breath. I want you to feel the chest rise as you inhale. Always remember to hold your breath just for a few seconds. And then when you exhale, your chest lowers or sinks as you exhale. It's a smooth, gentle, calming, relaxing, balancing, and cleansing breath. Now let's try the arm circle. So left hand, just put it on your lap. So the right arm, I'm going to show you 2 ways. If you can, the arm's going to come out. I'm going to do a nice little circle, all right? Now, depending on how your shoulder feels, if you want to do a big, giant circle, absolutely. But if your shoulder's a little tight and all you can manage or all you want to do is a small one, that's fine as well. We're going to do 3 one way, take a little rest, and then 3 the other way. Again, range of motion, mobility of the shoulder. If you find it's easier for you to bend your elbow and do it this way, bend your elbow a little bit if you'd like. All right, no worries, because we're focusing on the shoulder. So I'm going to stand tall. I'm going to bring my arm up shoulder height. I'm going to start from here. Let's go inhale around. Exhale down. Pause. Go again. Inhale around. Again. And when you finish your 3rd one, I want you to bring your arm all the way down. Just bring it down and just relax. Roll the shoulder out a little if you need to. Let's do it again. We're going to do the opposite direction now. All right? Arms up again. Other direction. Let's go. Now, depending on if your shoulder's getting a little tired, just reduce the size of your circle. You don't have to have a big circle. Follow the breath. Let it's there to guide you. And one more. When you finish your 3rd one, bring the arm down. Just bring it down, let it hang. Roll the shoulder a little if you need to. Roll it out gently and bring the hand on the lap. All right. Now let's go to the other side. Make sure you're sitting nice and tall, being aware, of course. Make sure the ankle and knees are nice and relaxed and they're lined up, ankle to knee. So you just relax those legs. We'll focus on the legs shortly. Let's try this one here. Make sure you're sitting tall, always being aware of your posture. Nice and tall and proud on your sit bones. And let's try this side here. Let's go. Inhale around. Center. Now this one here, even though we're working on the shoulder, you're working on the muscles underneath the arm, into the chest as well, the upper back. A lot of other muscles play a role into working the arm, but focusing on the shoulder. When you finish the 3rd one, bring the arm down. Just let it hang. If you have to roll the shoulder a little bit, you can do that if you'd like. All right, we're going to do it again, opposite direction. Let's go up. And let's go. Inhale around. Again, if you find this is a little too much for your shoulder, just bend your elbow a little bit and just reduce the size of the circle. That's okay. And let's do one more. Round. And down. Bring it down. Let it hang. And rest. Roll it out if you need to. All right. Perfect. All right. Hands on the lap. If you need to, you can do both shoulders. Do quick little circles. Roll them around. All right. Perfect. Now sitting nice and tall. Now let's focus on the forearm, wrist, hands, and fingers. So we work the shoulder. Let's leave the shoulders alone for now. All right. Now both hands out. Bring them down a little lower. So again, we don't focus on the shoulder anymore. Let's work the forearm, wrist, hands, and fingers. Fingers are open. I want you to bend at the wrist. And then I want you to slightly turn them out to the baby finger. Sitting tall, keep that breath going. This is a nice stretch for the extensor muscles along the top of the forearm, along the side of the forearm as well, into the wrist and into the hand. One more breath. And on the exhale, I want you to palms to ceiling, right fingertips onto the left fingertips, and just gently bring the hand back. Now, very gentle. You're moving your body slowly and very carefully. There's no rush. Like I said earlier, don't force your body. You don't have to be aggressive. This is a nice stretch for the hand, the wrist, and the flexor muscles. One more breath. Exhale, other side. Shoulders are relaxed. The breath is flowing. You can smile while you're breathing. You're really happy to be doing this right now. And on the exhale, release. Now, let's bring the hands onto the lap. Now, let's work our fingers. So from here, all I want you to do is we're just going to lift each finger up and down. That's it. So let's work on a little bit of range of motion of the fingers, kind of releasing the tightness, the stiffness of the fingers, lubricating those little joints. Just do what you can, all right? So you're going to go to the little finger and then work your way back to your thumb. Now, sitting nice and tall, relax those shoulders, focusing on the fingers. Let's go. Follow the breath. Inhale up, thumb up, and exhale down. Keep going. Very important that we pay attention to our little fingers. A lot of people have issues with their hands and fingers. A little arthritis, tight, stiff fingers. If you work with your hands a lot or on a keyboard, let's release the tension we hold in our hands and our fingers. Once you get back to your thumb, I hope everybody's at the same place. I want you to bring your hands up very slowly. And then from here, I want you to stretch them out. Really stretch them out. Visualize you've got strings pulling your fingers up to the ceiling, lengthening the fingers, stretching out the palm of the hand. And then from here, I want you to get into a claw. So just get a little tighter into a little claw. And then if you can, let's see if we can get into a tight fist. As tight as you can, that's comfortable for you. Squeeze. And then from here, I want you to release the hands. Just let them slowly uncurl, let them hang. Roll the wrists out gently. Don't work the hands, just the wrists. Just roll the wrists out very slowly. And then from here, I want you to shake the hands out, shake them out. Release the tension in the hands and the fingers. All right, perfect. Hands on the lap. Let's roll those shoulders out a little more. Okay, perfect. Let's work our way down to our feet. Now, sitting comfortable in your chair, I want you to just see if you can get your feet off the floor. They don't have to go up very high, so just get them off the floor. All right, let's work the ankles, the lower leg muscles, the foot, and the toes. Now, you can have your hands on your lap. If you want to hold on to the side of the chair, that's fine. Make sure that you're sitting nice and tall. All right, so we're going to do some ankle circles in, ankle circles out. 3 in, 3 out. Now, let me show you quickly. When you're working the ankles, try not to move the leg as best you can. If your leg moves a little bit, because that's just the way it is, that's fine. But try not to be wiggling your whole leg around, all right? As best as you can. Let's go 3 in, 3 out. Inhale around. Exhale to center, pause. Always follow the breath. You have to pause to take a breath anyway. This way you step away from momentum. Let your breath help you control your movements. When you do 3 in, then I want you to do 3 the opposite way. Really try to articulate those lovely ankles. Engaging, like I said, lower leg muscles. You can feel your calves, your shins. When you finish your last one, let your feet, just let them go. Let them land on the floor. If you want, let your knees fall open. Let's come back to mountain and let's rest. Just relax, just let gravity pull those arms down. Rest the shoulders and completely relax those legs. We're going to do a couple more things. And on the next exhale, I want you to bring your knees together and bring the feet off the floor again. Let's work those toes. Hands on the lap if you'd like. Now with the toes, all I want you to do is just play piano with your toes, all right? So I just want you to wiggle them around as best as you can, as much movement as you can possibly get out of those little toes. And as you do that, I want you to round the ankles again, but you can go a little faster if you'd like, but keep the breath nice and slow. And if you want, you can add the fingers as well. Play piano and do the wrist if you want. Or just do the feet and ankles. It's up to you. All right, let's go. Start playing piano with the toes. Wiggle them around. And if you want to add the ankle and the wrist, you can. And just really move them around. Really articulating those little toes. Paying attention to the toes and the fingers. And then from here, hands on the lap if you were using your hands. Feet on the floor, walk your feet back. Now, ankle and knees are lined up. All right, let's do some calf raises from here. You're going to come up on the balls of the feet and bring the heel all the way down. Let's do that 4 times. Ready? Let's go. Inhale up. Keep going all the way up. Now these stretches, like I said earlier, can do in any chair, anytime by anyone. For any reason, wherever you're sitting around waiting or watching TV, do some calf raises, do some stretches. And again, up and down. All right, now let's move on, okay? So we're gonna do here is we're gonna do kneaded chest. So what I need you to do here is I need you to scooch up in your chair and open up your legs. Now, scooching up in the chair, I want you to wiggle around. Make sure that you're nice and anchored to the chair, that your sit bones are there. Legs are open as wide as you can. Thighs are off the chair a little bit more, all right? So you have a little more range of motion with this way. Again, having your legs open like this is a gentle hip opener, just sitting like this. Stretching, releasing the inner thighs, the pelvic floor muscles, the glutes, the tight buttocks as well, just sitting like this. So what we're gonna do here is, this is called kneaded chest. So let me show you this one here. You can hang on to the chair, or you can hold on to your left thigh or the chair, whatever's good for you. You're gonna lift the knee up and down. That's it, all right? Keep your leg there, just keep your leg the way it is. Now, if you need to, you can use your right hand and lift, put your hand behind, underneath, and pull it up if you wanna do it that way, or if you wanna just do it on your own, all right? This is gonna start working the quads, the hip flexors as well, and some abdominal muscles in the lower back. So we're gonna do 4 of them. Inhale up, exhale down. When you come down, you can tap or you can hover, all right? Ready? Let's go. Inhale up. You can go as high as you like. If you're not very strong, just get your foot off the floor. You don't have to go as high as I'm going. All right, 2 more. Inhale up. Down. Back is straight, shoulders are relaxed. Follow the breath 1 more time. Up. And down. Put it down and just leave it. Just relax. Relax your thigh, let it go. Let's come to this side here. Ready? Inhale up. All the way up. Pay attention to what you're doing. Focus on the part of the body you're working with. The rest of your body's relaxed. And again, 1 more time. Up, down. And you should have felt that. And down and relax. All right. So let's do another one here. Let's stay right here. Let's do a nice side bend. So just keep your legs where they are. If you find your legs are too wide and you're going to bring them together a little bit, that's fine as well. Feet are in the V, or if you want to straighten your feet, that's fine as well. Whatever's comfortable. Wiggle around, make sure you're nice and anchored to the floor. Now the left arm, let it hang. We're going to bring the right arm up to the ceiling. Let me show you this one quickly, and I'm going to lean over. Now, this one, if you prefer to do it with your hand on your hip, that's fine as well. Now, when you get your arm up to the ceiling, if you want to lean a little bit to the left, you can keep your arm to the ceiling. It doesn't matter. Just lengthening the whole side of the body, the right side of the body, all right? Make sure your back is straight, all right? Ready? Let's go. Inhale, right arm up. And exhale over, or just start breathing. Make sure everything is lined up. The arm is lined up to the side of the body. So try not to be leaning forward or tilted back as best you can. Again, like I said, put your hand on your hip. If you want to do it that way, you'll still get a nice stretch. Reach. 1 more breath. Exhale up. Use your core muscles to help you move. Bring the right arm all the way down. Let's go. Left one. Inhale up and over. Just relax the shoulders. Breathe. One more breath. Exhale, down, all the way, and that's it. Roll the shoulders out now. All right, let's go into our child's pose now. Let's take a little rest. Now, staying in the same position you're in, I'm going to give you 2 ways to do the child's pose. The child's pose is a resting, neutral, and a wonderful stretch, full body stretch. So depending on how you feel, if you have vertigo or high-low blood pressure, or if you have a bit of a head cold or your head is stuffy, you might not want to do the full one, but I'll show you both anyway. So the full child's pose is coming all the way down. And just kind of hanging out. Like I said, if this is really not going to feel comfortable for you for any reason, you can do it this way. Put your hands on your lap and just kind of bow your head and just look at the floor if your eyes are open and just try and relax. So either way is fine, all right? So let's prepare for child's pose. Big breath. Exhale. And if you're in the full child's pose, just like gravity, pull those arms down. This is a wonderful stretch for the shoulders, for your neck, for your spine, lengthening the spine, releasing the muscles up and down your back. And it's also a calming place. Full body stretch. And now's the time to thank yourself for being here today, for taking a little bit of time out of your busy day, your busy schedule, just to sit in your chair and just to stretch and relax for whatever reason brings you here today. Maybe it's to decompress, maybe to re-energize, maybe just to turn your brain off for a little while. Or maybe just want a nice stretch. It doesn't matter. But just, it's so important to be able to take a little time to step away from the busyness of the outside world and just find a nice little quiet time just for yourself to catch up with that breath, reconnect with your body, your mind, and your soul. A little part of maybe your self-care and your self-soothing. One more breath. On the exhale, I'd like you to push yourself up very, very slowly. Reverse the blood flow so you don't get dizzy. Come up all the way up. Now let's get those legs together. Bring those legs together. Now I want you to sit back in your chair. Now, at this point, now I want you to kind of just lean back. Just relax, lean back in your chair. And I want you to find a place in this chair, in your chair, where you can completely relax. Just basically melt into your chair. And let's prepare for our closing Savasana, meditation, relaxation, reflection time. However you choose to bring this into your practice today. Resting comfortably in your chair. All right, if we were laying on the floor, it would be called the corpse pose. So it's not really a corpse pose in the chair. Just relax. All right, you can reposition, let your legs open. You can let your arms hang down, whatever you want to do in your chair. Keep your breath going just a little bit longer. Close your eyes. Let your mind, your body, and your soul absorb the vibrations of the bells, bringing your own energies to its appropriate frequency. Slowly bring yourself back into your space, back into the room. Wiggle your fingers and toes if you like to bring life back to your body. And when you're ready, at this point, I want you to sit nice and tall in your chair. Again, being aware of your posture. Bring your hands together. Let's rub and vigorously activate our hand chakra. Hands onto your heart center and close your eyes. Let's take a nice, long, smooth breath together to tune in. Inhale. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Satnam. Shanti, Shanti, peace, peace. May love and light be with you always. Namaste. All right, and we're done. That was wonderful. Always feels so good just to do a few stretches, you know. Thank you again for joining me. My name is Susan, and today is January 27th, 22. So get outside if you can, wherever you're living, and get some sunshine on your face and go out, just get some fresh air and find something fun to do outside, even if it's just a walk. Keep moving and keep smiling. I probably won't be too busy on this channel. I'm going back to work on Monday the 31st, finally, again. And once I get back to work, I'm teaching about 14 classes a week, so pretty busy. So it's kind of hard for me to take time to make these classes. So we'll enjoy we'll enjoy our time together when we can do it. Again, have a wonderful day and thanks for joining me.